Hello, TheLadyKeziah here. In all you're getting, get extra sources of income. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, life is full of challenges, but let's be honest about it. Many of these challenges come down to one thing, and that is money. Whether it's struggling to pay bills, afford quality health care, secure good education for our children, or even have the freedom to make choices that align with our values, money plays a central role in our daily lives. In fact, if we break it down, about 75% of life challenges are financial problems and the rest. The remaining 25 are usually problems that money could solve, or at least make it easier to manage. That brings it to a sum total of what? So, if money is such a major factor, why do so many of us still rely on one source of income? If you have a high-paying job and financially you are solvent because of that, that's awesome. But what happens when you don't trade in your time and skill set that pay? Why do we place our entire financial security in the hands of a single employer, a single job, or even a single business venture? If we, you and I, want true freedom, stability, and the ability to navigate life's uncertainties, we must go extra sources of income. If you come from a family that has built well for you, you won't understand, and this is not for you. From the house you live in to the business you run, all are handed down to you by your parent, your family. This is not for you. You got married and move into a house allocated to you by your parents. This is not for you because you wouldn't understand. You drive cars, you don't know how much they cost. Please, this is not for you. But for us whose life are we, ourselves, and ours, you, yourself, and yours, you can't settle. Do you want your children to equally start from ground zero like you did? Because there's nobody who would work so hard for his or her children to start from ground zero. Let's look at the reality of money problems. Let's face the facts. A single paycheck often barely covers the essentials: your rent, mortgage, food, transportation, school fees, and even emergency expenses. The rising cost of living means that what was enough yesterday might not be enough today. And what is enough today won't be enough tomorrow. The future is becoming expensive by the day. Beyond survival, financial independence is about having options, security, and a peace of mind. When emergencies strike, even when opportunities arise, or when you simply want to enjoy life without constantly worrying about money, having multiple streams of income makes all the difference. Yes, there is power in multiple streams of income. An atmosphere you and I can ascribe to be. Having extra sources of income is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The wealthy don't rely on one stream. They create multiple avenues for money to flow into their lives. They invest, they build businesses, they leverage their skills in different ways. You don't have to be rich to start. You just have to be intentional about it. So I am here, as usual, with some practical ways to diversify your income. Number one, start a side hustle, a side business. Start a side business. There is so much comfort and peace of mind from the point of view that I'm building something that is mine. Whether it's offline sales, online sales, freelancing, consulting, or even running a small farm, going into agriculture, find something that brings in extra cash. Number 2, invest wisely. When you hear real estate, you're just thinking of people's today, forgetting about where they started. You can even have a chamber and hall and rent them out. It is not something we will just have to start somewhere. Airbnb, it might not be your own property, but you can still run this and have a business out of it. Even a small investment in promising ventures can grow over time. Number 3, monetize your skills. What did I say? Monetize your skills. Are you good at writing, in speaking, teaching, coding, or designing? Turn that skill into an income stream. Many of the things some of us were doing for free many years ago, many others have built huge businesses around them today. Monetize your gifts and talents. It has taken you time, effort, investment to sharpen it till now. Monetize it. Number 4, create passive income. Write a book. Start a YouTube channel. Invest into dividend-paying stocks. Find ways to make money while you sleep. I think it's Warren Buffett that said, until we find something that can bring us money, even while we're sleeping, we would have to work until we die. There are many passive bills that will show up in your life very soon if they haven't started yet. You can't rely on one source of income. We are all excited about a linear income, but nobody taught us passive income. Now we have learned it and we'll get to work. You can call it leveraged income or residual income. Linear income is earned directly for the time spent working, while residual or leverage income is an income earned from an asset or activity that continues to generate income even after the initial effort is complete. Example, writing a book. Your children's children will come and print that book and still get money out of it, although the work has already been done. Building and renting it out for money. Rent will keep coming as long as you have tenants. These are passive income. You do the work once and you are paid for life. So our focus is not just supposed to be on linear income, where you earn directly in exchange of your time and effort. Physically, you have to be present to be paid, typically through hours, hourly wages, or a salary. The income stops when work stops too. It requires ongoing effort to maintain that income, like the hourly jobs or salaried positions. Residual income, just like I said, generates from an asset or activity that continues to produce income even after the initial effort is no longer needed. Income continues to flow in even when not actively working. It requires an initial investment of time and effort to establish the income stream. Examples can be royalties from a book, rental income from property, dividend from investment, things that you are not supposed to be physically present to get money out of it. Number 5, leverage technology. It is so easier today than 30, 40, 50 years ago when some of us started life. In today's digital age, there are countless opportunities to earn online through e-commerce, affiliate marketing, or digital content creation. If you are 24, even 24 is too. If you are 20 years and above and you haven't started thinking on how to make money, you are wasting life. Understand that your time is your life, and anything that wastes your time is equally wasting your life. Take charge of your financial future. Waiting for a salary increase or a financial breakthrough is not a strategy. Depending on one source of income in today's world is risky. If you lose that one job or business, what happens next? Financial stability is not about how much you earn. It's about how many ways you earn. You can have higher education and still struggle financially. Yes, you can have higher education and still struggle financially until you become financially literate. We live in a world that celebrates academic excellence. We are told from childhood, go to school, get good grades, and you have a great future. That is false. Let's be honest. How many people with degrees, masters, or even PhD are still struggling financially? How many graduates are unemployed, underpaid, or drowning in debt despite their years of education? The truth is, higher education does not automatically lead to financial success. You can have all the degrees in the world, but if you don't understand how to make money, manage it, and invest it wisely, you will struggle financially the rest of your life, which many of us wish we knew 30 years ago. Let's look at the difference between academic education and financial education. Our schools teach us how to be good employees, but they rarely teach us about money, how to earn, save, invest, and to grow wealth. Many people graduate knowing advanced calculus and chemistry, but have no clue how to manage a budget, avoid bad debts, or build multiple income streams. This is why some of the wealthiest people in the world are not necessarily the most educated. They are the most financially literate. They know that financial success is not about how much you earn. It's about how well you manage and multiply what you earn. How then do you gain financial literacy and secure your future? I know you might be asking. If you want to break free from financial struggles, you must prioritize financial literacy just as much as formal education. And I have some tips for you too, because I am equally in this journey. Number one, learn how to make money beyond salary. I used to work at an organization where people have shops in the markets. And as ignorant as some of us were, you see them at the shop and you think they have degrees. So what were they doing there? Their free time, their lunch time, their leave, they are on these shops. So you work with them, the same organization, and yet life was comfortable for them, and you didn't understand why. If you have high paying jobs, like I said, and you're financially solvent, we celebrate you. But you might be in the 1%. So we celebrate you. A job is good, but one source of income is too risky. Exploit side hustles, entrepreneurship, freelancing, and digital opportunities. Number two, understand how money works. No school system will teach you this. You would have to teach yourself. Learn about budgeting, saving, and the power of compound interest. Master your spending habit and avoid unnecessary debt. If every money that comes into your hand, you spend all, financially, you are illiterate. Number three, invest in passive income. Don't just work for money. Make money work for you. Invest in real estate, just like I said, businesses or digital assets that can generate returns. Number 4, develop the right money mindset. Stop thinking of money as something that comes and goes. Think of it as a tool that can be controlled, grown, and leveraged for financial freedom. If you see money as evil, why do you expect something evil to come to you? You think when you get more money, you'll be worldly because you haven't read that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. You see all these beliefs and paradigms that got us poor, broke and broken, and we thought it was normal. It is no more normal for many of us. Education alone is not enough. Take charge of your financial future. If academic knowledge alone guaranteed wealth, professors would be the richest people in the world. Think about this. Do you want me to repeat it? If academic knowledge alone guaranteed wealth, professors would be the richest people in the world. That is not the case. And you know what I'm talking about. Wealth comes from understanding money, making smart financial decisions, and taking action. So I challenge you today, get financially educated. Read books on personal finance. Follow successful investors. Learn about wealth building strategies and start applying them. Many of you have studied enough, but if you buy a book and you don't read it, you and the person who doesn't even know that book exists are equally as. So learn about wealth building strategies and start applying them, because learning about them is not enough. Your financial future depends on what you do with your knowledge, not just the degree you hold. Therefore, I am challenging you through this video that in all you're getting, get extra sources of income. Get the mindset that refuses to depend on one stream of income. Get the courage to step out and create new financial opportunities. Get the discipline to save, invest, and build wealth over time. Remember, education gives you a job, but financial literacy gives you freedom. Choose freedom. The road to financial freedom starts with a decision. Make that decision today and let money work for you instead of you always working for money. Until I come your way again, in my next video, watch this on financial freedom, the journey to financial freedom. In the comment section, let me hear from you. Let's connect on your journey to financial freedom. Till I come your way again, in my next video, I say much love and blessings. Lady Keziah, my name.